Hello, this is Ultimate Cubers here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to solve the Rubik's Cube using the UC method, which is a method me and my friend came up with, the Ultimate Cubers, and it stands for the Ultimate Cubers method. Okay, so this is an intermediate method. You should know how to solve the Rubik's Cube using the beginner method, and if you knew how to solve it using F2L, that would be a big help too. Okay, so the basic way that this method is fast is you get your cross, so you get your cross done, then you get 3 of your edges put in using F2L pretty much, and you have 1 open, and through that 1 you put in all your bottom corners, and then you fill that up using, and then you fill that last one in either using F2L or the beginner's method, and then you put all your blue on top by orienting them and then permuting them all for the top layer. And so that's basically the method. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. First step is you're going to get your cross. Okay, so you get your cross. Then you're going to put in 3 edges. So to do this, you're going to find an edge that goes to the middle layer. In this case, it's going to be orange and white. And you're going to put it over the center that your top color is. So if your top color of the edge is white, you're going to put it over the white center. And since your front color is orange, you want to move it to the left. So since you're moving it to the left, you're going to do this out. Left inverted, up, left. And that just puts it right in. Now we'll do another one. This one, the yellow and orange. Since our top color is yellow, we're going to place it over the yellow center. Since our front color is orange, we're going to move it to the right, since orange is on the right. And so this time we're going to do right, up inverted, right inverted. And that places it in. Okay, now we'll do this one. It's the white and red. So since our top color is white, we put it over the white center. Since our front color is red, we look at our red side. It's on the right. So we do right, up inverted, right inverted, and that puts it in. So now through this last one, we're going to call that our keyhole. We're going to put in all of our bottom corners. So we have to find a green corner to go on the bottom. So here's one. It's the white, red, and green. So since it's facing right, we always want to have our keyhole right here on the right. Since it's facing right, we're going to put it right over our keyhole, bring the area that it needs to go in between under our keyhole, and since it's facing the right, we're going to do right, up, right inverted. Now we'll get another one. So this one's the yellow and red, so we're going to place it in between yellow and red. It's facing right, so we do right, up, right inverted. Then we find another one. There was no other ones, but here's one. Okay, and so since this one is facing towards us with it on the right, we are going to do front inverted, up inverted, front. And that puts it in. So now that we've got all of our corners in, we put our bottom layer back to normal, and we're going to put in our last edge right here using the beginner method. So we place our T, since it's going to the right, we go up inverted, up, left, up, front, up inverted, front inverted. And that's how you solve your first 2 layers using the UC method. Okay, so now that we've got our first 2 layers, we're going to move on to our top layer. First thing we want to do is, just like in the beginner's method, is we want to get our cross. So to do this, we do front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front, move it over so that it's a left, do that again until we get our cross. Now there are a bunch of cases to orienting the top layer. And so the first one is when you get your fat T. And that's when you have your cross and you have your back 2 corners. So there's 2 cases. One is headlights, and that's when 2 are facing you. And one is the one we have now, and that's when they're on the sides. So if they're on the sides, we want to move it so that the right part, the part of the T that's full, is on our right, and the one sticker that's facing us is on the left. So then we're going to do right, up, right inverted, up, right, up, right inverted. And that algorithm is called soon. So whenever I refer to soon, it's right, up, right inverted, up, right, up, right inverted. So now we get our fish. Our basic shape that we always want is our fish. So from our fish, we always want the head in the bottom. And so if the head's right here, we want a sticker facing us. So there is no sticker facing us. If the head's right here, the sticker's facing us on the left. So since it's on the left, we're going to do left inverted, left, up inverted, left inverted, up, left inverted. And that solves, and that orients all of our top. If we get our fish head and it's on the bottom, and one's facing us on the right, we just do soon. Right inverted, up, right inverted. And that gets us to all of them. Now, if we just have a cross, there are two cases. One is this, and it's when two blues are facing that way, and two blues are facing that way, and there's nothing and nothing. And so then we want it so that there's nothing, no stickers facing us. And then we just do soon. Right inverted, up, right inverted. And then we just solve our fish from there. Okay, so now we have headlights. It's when our back is like this, and we have two facing us. When this happens, we just want to take the two facing us and do right inverted, up, right inverted, and do soon. Then we just move our fish over. Now, if we get our cross, and two are facing left, and one is facing us on the right, and then one's facing back, then we move it so that two of them are facing to the left, and then one's facing us on the right, and we do right inverted, up, right inverted. We just do soon. Okay? And so that's pretty much all the cases to getting all of your top oriented. Okay, so now that we've gotten our one side oriented, we are going to solve all of our corners. So to do that, we have to find two corners that are facing the same way. So these are wrong, and these ones are correct. So there's two yellow facing us. So we're going to put that over the yellow side. Now we want to put our good corners in the back. Then we want to do this algorithm. Right inverted, front, right inverted, back, right, front inverted, right inverted, back, right, up inverted. And that should solve all of our corners. If there were none of them solved, or two across from each other solved, you just do that algorithm and then put them in the back and then do it again. And so yeah. So now we want to just solve all of these edges here. So there are three cases. One is when edges are right across from each other, and like this. So you just want to switch those and switch those. To do this, we're going to do this algorithm. M2, which means you move the middle 2. And when you hear me say M, you move the middle the same way as you would move left. Okay? So you do M2, U, M2, U2, M2, U, M2. And that solves them. So I'll give you another case. Okay, so this case is when you want to switch two edges here and two edges here. So to do this, we're going to place it so that we have a backwards L up here that we want to switch, and we have one right here that we want to switch. To do this, we're going to do M2, U, M2, U, M, U2, M2, U2, M, U2. And so that solves them all. Most commonly, you'll end up with something like this, where one of them is solved, and then you just want to rotate three of them around. So, there are two algorithms for this. If you want to rotate them around counterclockwise, then you're going to do this algorithm. Front, front, up inverted, left, right inverted, front, front, left inverted, right, up inverted, front, front. And that solves them that way. Now if you get this and one of them is solved, and you have 3 unsolved, and you want to move this clockwise, then you're just going to do front, front, up. Notice I did not say up inverted. Left, right inverted, front, front. Left inverted, right, up. Notice that was not up inverted, front, front. And so that's pretty much how you solve the Rubik's Cube using the UC method. Thanks for watching.